Okay, let's try this again. So anyway, like I was saying in the last video, I'm just leaving the doctors, no, the neurosurgeon. We need to do surgery as soon as possible, and within the next couple weeks, as soon as I'm cleared by ophthalmology, by the blood work, by the primary care, and by the insurance, and by the anesthesiology. Now, this surgery, I need like 3. They're going to try to see if they can maybe do 2 at once, the thoracic and the whole neck. They need to basically fuse my whole neck with bars and all that stuff and take the pressure off the cord. It's really bad. And they may or may not do the thoracic at the same time while I'm already doing the neck. But the neck is at least 4 or 5 hour surgery. It's very dangerous for my situation. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't slept in a couple of days. The pain and stuff at night has been so bad I haven't been able to sleep. And I have early doctor's appointments every day. So, and then I gotta go to work. So, I get home at like 1, 2 in the morning, and then I can't sleep, and then I gotta get up at 7 in the morning and go to doctors, and then go back to work, and, anyway, so, that's it. Please pray that the insurance doesn't give me a problem, because the insurance is what's been holding up a lot of this. And the doctor wanted to make sure I wanted to go through this because there's a very high risk, not only of death, but of paralysis and all this other stuff, because it's so bad. And the surgeries are going to be a lot of work. So we're looking at 1 to 2, maybe 3 surgeries. But at least the first one, we think we should do the neck first because it's affecting the brain and the vision and everything. So anyway, I'm sorry guys, I feel so sick and my head is killing me, and I'm exhausted. And now I gotta go get pre-op blood work done so I can get the blood work done now and start getting we might even do a surgery on a Saturday, just to get it done faster. So here we go. Now this was supposed to be done back in January, and now it's mid-March, so we can't afford to be putting it off anymore because I'm getting worse by the day, and the paralysis, and he noticed a lot of weakness in my arms and legs, and just things have progressed rapidly. So the more we put this off, the more the spinal cord gets damaged, and then it could be permanent or life-threatening, consequences. So there's a lot of danger to it, but at this point, it's not, if I don't get it done, there's going to be problems. So, there's a risk all the time, and sometimes the risk is worth it, because otherwise I'll end up in a wheelchair or dead anyway. So it's affecting my lungs, my heart, my brain, my eyes, my walking, my arms, everything. And I'm in just so much pain every day, and I can't sleep at night, and so I need the surgery, and I wish we had it done already. But now the biggest thing is we're getting the ball moving now fast, but the insurance could be a problem. Husky likes to give me a hard time. They already canceled critical MRIs and CAT scans that we needed. We got enough done, they said, to be able to do the surgery, but they really wanted a few more tests done. Like, they want to make sure I don't have a tumor in my brain or a major infection or something that's causing a lot of this in the head. We want to make sure it's all coming from the neck and that there's not something else going on. I know there is, because I'm smelling and tasting blood. I can feel my whole brain hurts, pressure, and this weird taste, this very sour, this clear liquid, and it's like a clear liquid that comes out through my sinuses, and it's really sour. It tastes like spinal cord fluid, and it might be, because of the pressure and stuff. So anyway, whatever. We're trying to get things done, but Husky keeps delaying things and putting a wrench in everything by denying me stuff that I need to survive. So, I work every week. I've always worked. I always pay my taxes, and I also paid Husky back twice already through my lifetime for all my surgeries already. Starting from 2006 and I've had many surgeries already, but I paid them back with lawsuit settlements and inheritances and stuff that they took. Twice they got paid. So most people on state insurance never pay back what they use. I have, and I work in the medical field 5 to 7 days a week, and I pay taxes. So why is Husky giving me a hard time whenever I need to use my medical insurance? And this is for very serious things. Now, my doctor said, why don't you just go on disability? You're very sick. You have all these problems. Why don't you just go on disability? No, I don't want to go on disability. Then I'll end up in a wheelchair for sure. No, I want to live. I want to work. I'm not a lazy person. I don't mind working. I want to work. I want a normal life. I don't want to be one of those people who just sit on disability all day long, don't work and collect unemployment disability, when they really could work. I mean, there's people who are blind and deaf, they work. There's people with no legs or arms and they work. There's people with mental illness and mentally disabled and they work, even if it's just pushing carts or bagging groceries. I mean, so come on. There's people that sit on disability, sometimes just milking the system, smoking marijuana, getting gold teeth, driving Beamers, selling drugs, playing PlayStation all day long while other people have to go to work, and we can't get the help we need because these losers are draining the system and they don't even need to be on the system. They're just lazy. I refuse to be one of them. I mean, if I end up in a wheelchair or something, God forbid, well then I have no choice. But I'm really trying not for that to happen. But it's getting there, and if we don't get this spinal cord fixed, then if it doesn't kill me, then it's going to put me in a wheelchair. So I have to get these surgeries. So please, people, just pray that I get the surgeries I need, and right away, no more delays. I just want to get my life back, and I want the pain to go away. I want to be able to sleep at night. I want to be able to lay down or sit down without having all these problems where I can't sleep or anything. All right, God bless everybody.